For nearly 20 years, the Airbus A380 stood as the king of the skies. It was bigger than any passenger aircraft that came before it. It was quieter, more comfortable, and for many aviation enthusiasts, it represented the absolute peak of commercial aviation. But today, Airbus has sent perhaps the strongest signal yet that the A380 chapter is finally closed. The very factory that once produced the world's largest passenger aircraft is now being used to build A320neo family aircraft. And that tells us everything we need to know about where aviation is headed. So how did the aircraft that was supposed to dominate the future become a relic of the past? And why has Airbus completely shifted its focus to a much smaller airplane? Let's find out. To understand what happened, we need to go back to the 1990s. At the time, Airbus believed the future of aviation would revolve around giant hub airports. Think London Heathrow, Singapore, Frankfurt, Dubai. These airports were becoming increasingly crowded. Airbus believed airlines would need larger aircraft to move more people using the same limited number of airport slots. Their answer was the Airbus A380, a true giant. A double-decker aircraft capable of carrying more than 800 passengers in an all-economy layout. When it entered service with Singapore Airlines in 2007, it immediately became one of the most impressive aircraft ever built. Passengers loved it, airlines marketed it heavily, and aviation fans couldn't get enough of it. For a while, it looked like Airbus had built the future. But there was one problem. The future didn't turn out the way Airbus expected. While Airbus was betting on bigger aircraft, Boeing was betting on efficiency. Instead of building a larger airplane, Boeing created the 787 Dreamliner. The Dreamliner was lighter, more fuel efficient, and capable of flying long distances with fewer passengers. That changed everything. Suddenly, airlines didn't need massive aircraft to connect major cities. They could fly directly between smaller cities. Passengers preferred non-stop flights. Airlines preferred flexibility. And airports preferred having more frequent services rather than a few giant departures each day. The industry was changing, and the A380 was heading in the opposite direction. The aircraft found success with several carriers. But one airline stood above all others: Emirates. Dubai-based Emirates built its network around the A380 and became by far the largest operator in the world. Even today, the aircraft remains the flagship of the Emirates fleet. But outside of Emirates, enthusiasm began to fade. Airlines discovered that consistently filling 500 or 600 seats wasn't easy. Operating costs remained high. Route flexibility was limited, and new twin-engine aircraft were becoming more capable every year. Over time, airlines began retiring their fleets earlier than expected. Some canceled future expansion plans. Others stopped ordering the aircraft altogether. The market for used A380s was practically non-existent. Very few airlines wanted them. For Airbus, the writing was on the wall. In 2019, Airbus made it official. The A380 program would end. The final aircraft was delivered to Emirates in 2021. After producing just over 250 aircraft, one of the most ambitious aviation programs in history came to a close. For comparison, Airbus has sold more than 19,000 aircraft from the A320 family. The difference is staggering. The company's biggest aircraft had become one of its smallest commercial successes. But while one program was ending, another was taking off. And that program was the A320neo family. If the A380 was Airbus's biggest gamble, the A320neo became its greatest success. The concept was simple. Take the already successful A320 family, install more efficient engines, improve aerodynamics, reduce fuel consumption, and give airlines exactly what they wanted. The result was extraordinary. Orders poured in from around the world. Low-cost carriers wanted them. Full-service airlines wanted them. Leasing companies wanted them. Everyone wanted the A320neo, and especially the larger A321neo. Today, the A321neo accounts for more than half of Airbus's backlog. It's become one of the most important aircraft in modern aviation. And the newest version, the A321XLR, is changing the industry yet again. The A321XLR allows airlines to fly routes that once required much larger aircraft. Airlines can now connect smaller cities directly. They can launch long-haul services with fewer passengers, and they can do it profitably. For airlines, that's incredibly attractive. For passengers, it means more direct flights. And for Airbus, it means demand is exploding. The company now has so many orders that many airlines must wait years to receive their aircraft. Which brings us back to Toulouse. Airbus has officially opened a second A320 family final assembly line inside the former A380 facility. Think about that for a moment. The building that once produced the world's largest passenger aircraft is now building narrow-body jets. That transformation perfectly captures how aviation has changed. Airbus isn't investing in bigger aircraft. It's investing in aircraft that airlines actually want. The company now plans to increase production to an ambitious 75 A320 family aircraft every month. That's a massive number. But with demand stretching well into the next decade, Airbus has little choice. It must build more airplanes, and it must build them faster. This expansion isn't limited to France. Airbus has spent years building a global production network. Aircraft are assembled in Toulouse, Hamburg, Mobile, Alabama, and Tianjin, China. Each facility plays a key role in supporting customers around the world. The goal is simple: increase production, reduce delivery times, and keep pace with one of the largest aircraft order backlogs in aviation history. So could the Airbus A380 ever return? Realistically, the answer is no. The economics simply don't work. Airlines today prioritize efficiency, flexibility, and lower operating costs. The industry has moved away from giant four-engine aircraft. Instead, airlines want smaller jets capable of flying longer distances more efficiently. That doesn't mean the A380 wasn't a remarkable achievement. Far from it. Many passengers still consider it the most comfortable aircraft ever built, and aviation enthusiasts continue to admire it. But admiration alone doesn't sell airplanes. Orders do. And the orders never came in the numbers Airbus needed. The Airbus A380 was one of the most ambitious projects in aviation history. It pushed engineering to new limits. It transformed the passenger experience. And it became an icon of modern aviation. But ultimately, it was designed for a future that never arrived. Today, the very factory that once built the A380 is producing A320neos. A symbolic moment that shows just how dramatically the industry has changed. The era of giant four-engine passenger aircraft is ending. The era of efficient, long-range narrow-body aircraft is here. The A380 may be gone, but its legacy will live on forever. As one of the most beautiful, ambitious, and unforgettable aircraft ever to take to the skies. So what do you think? Was the Airbus A380 ahead of its time, or was it always destined to fail? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more aviation news and analysis right here on the Travel Deck.